In this video, we will describe how to clean the work area after asbestos-containing material has been removed. We will also look at the equipment and materials you will need, describe the cleaning procedure, and the methods used. We will also cover using a Class H vacuum and how to dispose of asbestos waste. The area where the asbestos has been removed from must be cleaned and left free from visible dust and debris. This includes surfaces where the asbestos was attached to, the area around the work and the surrounding ground, particularly where equipment, tools and asbestos waste have been set. The route between the asbestos removal work and the waste skip is called a transit route. This route should be free from clutter, safe to use and kept as short as possible. The transit route should be clearly marked and should only be used by the contractors removing the asbestos until the site is cleared at the end of the removal. The waste skip must be lockable. You will need a bucket of water with some wetting agent or detergent added. This helps the water soak into the asbestos material. Cotton rags that do not shed fluff, or impregnated rags, for example tack rags, adhesive tape to collect small dust deposits, and asbestos waste bags. If you plan to use a vacuum to remove asbestos dust and particles, only a Class H vacuum can be used. Do not use a household vacuum cleaner, even if it's fitted with a HEPA filter. The Class H vacuum used must comply with the relevant British standard and contain a high-efficiency particle arrestor HEPA filter. If you hire a Class H vacuum, you should check it to ensure that it is clean and in good working order when you receive it. Also, ensure that it has a valid certificate that is in date and not due to expire during the hire period. Inspect the Class H vacuum before its use. Check it is in good working order, provides adequate suction, and has not been damaged. Vacuum clean with care. It is easy to disturb asbestos fibres and make them airborne. Cleaning must be carried out systematically using methods which do not create dust. Brushes must not be used. Start by picking up larger pieces of debris, including the bolts, fasteners, washers and moss, which may have fallen off the asbestos material, and place them in an asbestos waste bag. Contaminated safety webbing, rope and polythene must be treated as asbestos waste. Clean the equipment and all surfaces in the work area. Remember to check for residual debris left in fastener or bolt holes. The most effective way to clean is vacuum the surfaces and then wipe with damp rags or tack rags. Damp rags or tack rags are suitable to clean minor asbestos contamination from smooth, non-absorbent surfaces and equipment. Tack rags are impregnated with an adhesive and do not need soaking. Cotton or lint-free cloths need to be soaked in water with detergent and then wrung out to remove excess water. Always use a clean rag and never re-soak a used rag, as this will contaminate the water. You need to make sure you have enough rags to clean up properly. Place asbestos waste, including used cleaning materials, in a red asbestos labelled waste bag. Do this as you progress through the cleaning procedure to help keep the site clean and prevent the spread of the asbestos materials. If you are using tape, place a strip over the contaminated surface and peel it off slowly. Put the used tape in the asbestos waste bag and repeat with a fresh piece. Tape is only useful for removing small amounts of dust deposits, and surfaces may need repeated tape applications. Once the cleaning process is complete, make sure that all debris, used rags, polythene sheeting and other waste is placed in a red asbestos waste bag and taped closed. Use a swan neck method to seal the bag. Then place this bag inside an outer clear polythene asbestos bag and tape sealed using the same swan neck method. Once sealed, the bags are taken along the transit route to the waste skip and placed in the skip and locked. After all the work is complete, the area must be inspected to make sure that it has been properly cleaned. The final step is to get the premises owner, duty holder, or client to sign that the work has been completed to an acceptable standard. Any asbestos product or material that is ready for disposal is defined as asbestos waste. This also includes contaminated building materials, tools that cannot be decontaminated, personal protective equipment, and rags used for cleaning. In Northern Ireland, asbestos waste must be disposed of at an asbestos waste disposal site licensed by the Northern Ireland Environment Agency. It must be packaged in a UN-approved packaging with a CDG hazard label and asbestos code information visible. The vacuum cleaner's outer casing and the attachments must be thoroughly cleaned after each use. Wipe each item with rags dampened with water and detergent. Dispose of the rags as asbestos waste. After cleaning, visually inspect the vacuum cleaner casing, hose and attachments to ensure that they are free from dust and debris. Remove the hose from the vacuum casing and replace the sealing cap over the hose opening in the casing. Place the hose and the attachments in a plastic bag with an asbestos warning label and store in a suitable sealed container until required for next use. The videos follow HSE's Asbestos Essentials task sheets, and more information can be found at hse.gov.uk/asbestos/essentials.